Now let's learn about data modeling best practices. One thing we need to know is star schema is always the best. So build a normalized model from the start if possible. And it should be possible. So just build a normalized data model from the start. And when possible, create calculated columns at the source. Basically what this is saying is, if you ever have a question in your mind, should I do it in Power BI or in Power Query? The answer is always Power Query. It's always good when you do your data transformation as upstream as possible. And this is according to one of the data transformation best practice, which says data should be transformed as far upstream as possible and as far downstream as possible. If you have the question in your mind, should I do it in Power Query or in Power BI? The answer is always Power Query. Should I manipulate or transform my data from the SQL Server first before bringing it into Power Query? The answer is always the data warehouse, the SQL Server. And in fact, the best is when that data is being generated, it's in the form that you can analyze with. It has been transformed itself as upstream as possible. And that is what we want. It's not always good when you do your transformation downstream in Power BI or downstream. Make sure you do your transformation as upstream as possible. If you want to learn more about this, there's a link to a YouTube video about this, and we can also read a blog about the author, Roach's Maxim of Data Transformation. It has been named that. This is a common thing you are going to encounter these days. Perform your transformation as upstream as possible and as far downstream as necessary. This is going to make you have good usage metric. It is going to improve performance of your report. It's going to make things load fast. When you click and want to do interactions within your report, you are going to get results from your interactions as fast as possible.